If you were to ask every single fan of LEGO in the world what their favourite thing about LEGO is, the majority of the answers would undoubtedly be the same. The minifigures, of course. But what makes these little plastic figures so popular and beloved? To understand that, we have to go back to the start of it all. Today, we're going to be taking a dive into the world of LEGO minifigures, from their history and evolution, to why they're so popular, to just what makes them so essential to LEGO. The first modern LEGO minifigure was released in 1978, a whole 45 years ago. Before 1978, there was only some weird plastic figures that looked like this. Back in the early days of minifigures, every single character had the same iconic yellow smiley face. Over time, however, the minifigures gradually got more and more complex, with pieces like peg legs and hook hands for pirates, and with many deviations from the classic smiley face. And the mid-2000s brought a big change to LEGO when they started making minifigures with skin tones in licensed sets. Before that, every single minifigure had yellow skin to represent ethnical universality, but in the early 2000s you can see lots of licensed themes where the minifigures use yellow skin, such as Star Wars, Harry Potter and Spider-Man. And whilst I do love the yellow skin used on LEGO minifigures, I think it's actually pretty problematic, because whilst it is supposed to in theory represent ethnical universality, the 2003 Cloud City set openly defies this, by having Lando Calrissian have dark skin and leaving everyone else yellow. And I can see why LEGO did this, because they clearly thought some distinction had to be made. Would Lando Calrissian even be recognisable if he was yellow? But I do think this paints LEGO in a very unfavourable light, because to put it simply, it now makes every yellow figure look Caucasian. And the whole point of yellow minifigures in the first place is that they are supposed to represent all races and ethnicities. And maybe this set in particular is actually what brought on the change to licensed themes. And I'm certainly glad they did, because ever since they introduced skin tones to LEGO sets, we have had a whole plethora of different colours for the minifigures, which is awesome. And I really don't think yellow minifigures in licensed themes were sustainable in the long run. I mean, I don't think we could have half the sets we had today if the licensed characters were still yellow. On the flip side, however, I am happy that some of LEGO's own themes, such as Ninjago, City, Dreams and Monkey Kid, still use the classic yellow colour. And minifigures have also received several other design upgrades over the years, such as mini legs, mid legs and tall legs, as well as other specialised leg pieces, such as robes, ghost tails and prosthetic limbs. There is also different and unique arm pieces, like shark fins, chicken wings, and the arms seen on Stitch and Baymax in the latest Disney minifigure series. As well as that, there's been plenty of developments in printing of minifigures. For instance, in 2001, Professor Quirrell from Harry Potter was the first minifigure to feature double-sided head printing, with Voldemort on the other side. And in 2013, LEGO Friends introduced a whole new type of minifigure, the mini doll. And nowadays, with all the different unique pieces, you'd be hard-pressed to find a demographic that LEGO hasn't represented. Over the years though, we've seen a bit more of a shift from LEGO's own original themes to a whole lot more licensed themes, which I think has diminished LEGO's creativity a little bit. But now that we've given minifigures a brief history, let's move on and take a look at why they're so popular today. LEGO minifigures are wildly popular. That's not an opinion, that's a fact. When a brand new LEGO set gets revealed, what's the first thing that people want to see? The minifigures. What part of a LEGO set is worth the most on second-hand markets? The minifigures. And what part of a LEGO set are people most disappointed about when LEGO get it wrong? Well, you get my point. In fact, LEGO minifigures are so popular that in 2010 they spawned their whole own entire theme that as of 2023 has 43 different series. And it is not an uncommon sight to see a bunch of men in their 40s rifling through entire boxes of minifigures just to have a complete set of children's toys. And now I present a few reasons why I think LEGO minifigures are so appealing to all audiences. Number 1, they're small, they're light, and they look cool. Minifigures' small nature makes them really easy for kids to take them around and play with them, though I would advise caution when taking your minifigures out in public. I've lost one too many a good character that way. Number 2, they are highly customisable. There are thousands upon thousands of different minifigure parts, meaning you can mix and match to create any character or person that you can imagine. And number 3, you can collect minifigures from your favourite movie, series or franchise. LEGO has so many licensed themes by now that if you're a fan of any kind of media, you're bound to find something you're gonna like. If you're a fan of the Marvel comics or movies, LEGO's got heaps of sets based around Marvel. Or are you more of a DC or Batman enthusiast? LEGO's got even more options. Well, how about if you like Star Wars? LEGO Star Wars fans are a whole different video in and of themselves. Perhaps you like video games more than movies and TV, well, LEGO's still got you covered. There are LEGO sets based on Minecraft, Mario, Sonic, Animal Crossing, Overwatch, Pac-Man, Horizon Zero Dawn, and next year, even Legend of Zelda and Fortnite. They even have sets based off of TV shows, such as Stranger Things, Seinfeld, Friends, The Office, The Big Bang Theory, and The Simpsons. As well as also every other franchise under the sun, like Harry Potter, Disney, Jurassic Park, Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, Lord of the Rings, Pirates of the Caribbean, Lone Ranger, Sesame Street, The Muppets, Looney Tunes, Dune, Ghostbusters, Scooby-Doo, SpongeBob, as well as like a million others. And even if you don't like anything mentioned so far, you might like some of LEGO's original themes, such as Ninjago, City, Technic, Friends, Dreams, Creator, and so on. Anyway, my point is that there is something that appeals to everyone, which is probably the reason why Funko Pops are so popular. Now let's move on to part 3. At its very core, LEGO is a construction toy. It consists of different shaped bricks and pieces, used to construct elaborate things, such as vehicles, houses, and even entire cities. But what good is it building these entire LEGO worlds, without anyone to populate them? Minifigures may just seem like a fun addition to LEGO bricks, but they are so much more than that. They have evolved from just happy townspeople to put in your LEGO village, to a whole entire toy in and of themselves. At this point, the LEGO minifigure may even be more of an icon and more recognisable than the LEGO brick itself. And LEGO minifigures are so great because they can allow you to be whatever you want. Ninjas, knights, astronauts, aliens, warriors, adventurers. Even real life roles like police, firefighters, doctors, construction workers, train drivers, mechanics, news reporters, the list goes on and on. LEGO minifigures allow you to have characters from your favourite franchise in small plastic form. They allow you to make whatever person or character you can imagine. You can make your friends, your family, pets, celebrities, or even anyone you know in LEGO form. But most importantly, you can use a LEGO minifigure to represent you. No matter who you are or where you come from, you are able to create a minifigure that perfectly and accurately represents you. LEGO minifigures are not just important because you can collect your favourite characters. They're important because with them, you can be whatever you want. The possibilities are truly endless. LEGO pieces and LEGO minifigures go hand in hand. Like all great duos, you can't have one without the other. Without minifigures, LEGO would not be where it is today. And I know this video sounds preachy and it sounds like a big ad for LEGO, but everything that I've stated here are my own thoughts and opinions. And I truly believe that LEGO minifigures are important and essential, not just to LEGO, but to everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more videos like this. That's been all for today, folks. See you next week.